Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is ChrisRiseOrDie, coming to you with kind of a game that I normally wouldn't play. This is a real-time strategy survival game called They Are Billions. This is kind of recommended me by a buddy at work. I had to check it out and absolutely love it. It's super addicting. So if you're gonna play it, make sure you have some time set aside to kind of take the reins of it. It will take over your life. I played about 6 or 7 hours of it already. Game looks great, plays great. I don't really have any complaints except for the fact that there is no tutorial with this game. So as you can see down the bottom right, this is a beta early access version of this game. So there are more things to come with this game. There are going to be more features and more modes you can play in. Right now we only have the survival game. But it's pretty addicting and it's very fun to play. So what I'm going to do just for this video, I'm going to go through some just strategies and simple, how-to kind of things, just to show you how to start the game and how to get the hang of it, because I had no clue and I kind of had to work around it, kind of figure it out on my own. I was left to my own devices and it did not go well. I got creamed pretty quick. So yeah, so let me dive right in, kind of show you the ins and outs of it. So as you can see, in front of you, you have kind of this steampunk kind of city that you're going to be building. You're going to have to build your colony up and make sure you have enough workers and food and resources to fend off these zombies. Now, when you play in the harder mode, this is no exaggeration. This is what it looks like. These things come in waves and hordes and get harder and harder as they come. So let's get in here and kind of take a look at it. We're going to start a new one. Go ahead and overwrite the last one. Yes, sir. Alright, so every time you start a game, you have these options, okay? Map type. So there are 4 different maps. The only one that you get unlocked right now is the Dark Moorland. So we're going to obviously have to pick that one. So this game duration, to ask you, how long do you want to last? Trying to build the city, how long do you want to stay alive? So if you pick 100 days in medium, this gives you a score factor of 100. All right, so if you play on this mode and you last the 100 days, from what I'm understanding, you unlock more maps. For the purpose of this video, we're going to just start off pretty easy, just to kind of show how to get the hang of things. So let's go back down to low population affected, meaning there's not a lot of zombies, and we're going to go to 150 days. All right, so this is just run-of-the-mill, super easy, let's figure out how to play kind of game, and we'll just show you the ins and outs. So let's get this started. So every map is randomly generated, depending on a bunch of things. So hopefully around us we're going to have some forest and some water and some stone to kind of get us started on the right foot. So let's see what we got. Alright, so right off the bat, you see we got some wooded area. That'd be good for food. And I wanted to start off by saying this pause button right here is going to be your best friend. You're going to want to use that a lot during the game, especially playing the harder modes. Give you time to think and strategize and look around the map. Just kind of get your reins on things. So if you actually use your WASD buttons, you can see here, bring it around the map. Your scroller will zoom in and out. So as you can see on the bottom left down here, this is your pretty much map of the whole place you can take over. You can see how you get this little tiny little circle here. That's you. Everything in green is what you own, what is safe. You start off here with your command center, okay? You can see here what this produces throughout a normal, hour or day. So this is what it brings in, all right? These are your resources. This is your energy, your storage, the view. So obviously this is the view you get right here with this. Gives you 30 energy, food supply of 20. Gives you 10 workers, okay, and some income and defense. So the defense is pretty much the life of the building. If this building goes down, your game is over. This is the thing you want to protect the most. So let's go ahead and just start off with just kind of getting a lay of the land. Let's see what's around us. So let's hit play. You're going to start off with these guys right here, okay? You get a ranger. You have 4 of them. These guys are really quick and really accurate, so they're very good for exploring the map and clearing out kind of small areas. You'll find sometimes along the map you'll get some free resources. There'll be gold laying around or some wood or some stone they can pick up. These guys are quick to get in and out to get those kind of things. Over here on the right you have a soldier. He's the one that's armed. He's very heavily armored, so he takes a lot of damage, and he has this gun which can mow down these zombies pretty quick. All right, so and as these guys, you know, get better and better as they kill more and more, they do get ranks. They do rank up, and they become more stronger, and they produce better. So, and these are all just kind of the actions you can have with them. You can move them, stop them, you hold them. You can have them chase any enemies that are around. You can have patrol certain areas. Attach into another unit. I mean, you can just, you know, there's a lot you can do. But we won't get into that now. That'll be for later on down the road. So let's start with just kind of exploring the map. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, so let's zoom out here. And we're going to grab these guys. Which way should we go? Let's go down here. Alright, we want to try to find some water. Nice. Alright, so right off the bat, we got a lake. Now, we're going to want to take that over pretty quick. This will give us a lot of food, a lot of energy. Now, the cool thing here, too, is that the zombies can't get through this forest. So, this would be a good place to put up a wall to protect this. A good, what they call a choke point. So, we're going to want to kind of build that as we can. Let's see what else we got down here. More stone. This is good. Alright, more rock. So the zombies can't get over that. Oh, we got more water down here too. This map's looking pretty good. Like I said, they're all randomly generated. Yeah, this guy's pretty excited. We've got a lot of water around us.
Let's go. That will be easy.
Oh, okay. So, you can see here, there's some supplies. What I'm worried about is what's beyond the supplies. Usually, there's something in front of it you don't want to see. No, looks like we're good. Wow, alright. So right off the bat, we got lucky by searching. This is why you do this. To get all the resources you can. More wooded area. Now, normally, I don't go out this far, but I haven't run into any zombies, any dwellings that I don't want to see. Oh, okay. Alright, there's some zombies, so we're going to back off out of that. We don't want to deal with that right now. So at least we know where there are some. And if you'll notice, there's this map down here. Okay. When the zombies are in there, you'll see some red. So everything in green is good. Obviously, everything in red is bad. So let's get them back over here. And you'll notice these guys are much faster than this guy. Trying to keep up, but... Alright, let's go back down this way. See what's around the other side of this lake. We're going to want to take this lake pretty quick. Either that one or this one. But...
On your orders. Come on.
More forest for food. Alright.
Let's go.
More zombies. Sorry. So we're going to want to stay clear of over there. I just want to see if we're actually able to take this whole lake, which it looks like we're going to be able to.
On your orders. Perfect.
Oh, okay. So this is what I was talking about. So you can see here. Let me pause this. This, I don't know if it'll let me click on it. I don't think it will. All right. Let me see if I get a little closer so I can show you.
At your service.
All right. Yeah, here we go. Tavern of Doom. Alright, so this building houses a lot of the infected. This is where most of our enemies are going to be coming from. So we're going to want to stay clear from this for a little while, at least in the beginning. I haven't had a chance to actually tear one of these down yet. But from what I understand, it does have its own defenses. So we can take that down, and the sooner we do, the less enemies we're going to have to deal with. But let's stay clear of that for now, because from what I'm looking at, we got a pretty good setup here. We can probably take most of this. This will be a choke point here. Pretty big one, but we're going to have to maybe cut it off two ways. Going to definitely want to cover that and over here as well. The zombies can't come through the woods or the rock or the lake, so as long as we cut those points off, I think we'll be good. So let's... What is this here? What is that? Stone? Let's try to take it. Let's try to get those resources. I'm going to take this guy. Let's...
Any orders?
Get him and out. Yeah, run.
Of course.
You see they're chasing us. He's gone?
For the colony!
Yeah, he's gone. Alright, good. Alright, so let's start building. Let's start getting our shit together here. Alright, so we're going to pause it. So the first thing we want to need is some workers. So you'll see here, population, I have 0. All I have is these guys right here. This is what I got. 5 available workers. Available food, 19. We're only consuming 1 of the 19. But we're going to want to get some more food if we're going to get some workers. So first, let's start with getting some food. Food is going to be new resources. So right now, we can do a hunter's cottage and a fisherman's cottage. We also have a sawmill, which we're going to need for wood. We also have a quarry that we're going to need for the stone. But let's start with food because that's going to be the most important thing. Now, you'll see here, these blocks. This is the area that it will collect food from. So if you put them near a forest, you'll see the food goes up. 16. 16 food, 15. What do we got over here? 16. This will be good. Let's do it right here. You can probably put another one. Ooh, was it 18? Ooh, 18. All right, that's good. So if you hit start, those will build. All right. So you'll see here, as soon as these are done, these will go up. So this is the only thing producing at the moment, as you can see, but we have a pretty good influx of gold, which will be good. All right.
Attention.
Great. All right. So see now our food production, we're producing 54, we're only consuming 1. Once we get more workers, that will drop dramatically. So let's go ahead and start with getting some workers. So right now, in order to get workers and people in your colony, you're going to need some tents. These tents house 4 just regular population colonists and 2 workers. So for every tent I put up, I get 2 workers. We also get 8 gold. And these tents have a defense barrier of 15, which is not a lot compared to everything else. So let's see where I can build some of these. So you can see here everything with these squares I can build in, which isn't a lot. But just for the time being, let's get them up and running. Just to say we did. All right, let's see. Build as many as I can. So that's enough. I don't have any more resources to... Oh, no, free access. All right. Play. All right. So while those are working, while those are building, I'm going to show you everything that's in here. So your quarry, obviously we're going to need to get that to get some stone. We need to get that some wood. And obviously this is going to be your food here, which is why we want to take over this lake kind of quickly if we can. All right, tent's complete. All right, so under energy, you have a mill. Yeah, so Telsa Tower. This Telsa Tower will allow you to build further. So you can see as I place this, it shows you how much further you can build. All right, so I don't know what lake I want to take over. There's some stone down here, so I'm a little worried about this guy down here, but is there another thing back there? There's another house back there. All right, so let's try to take this lake over. So we're going to build outwards this way. So I'm going to tuck that in right there. All right, so now I got all these workers. We're going to need some wood to build our defenses. Let's see. All right. So this sawmill is going to produce 4 energy. Well, it's going to take up 4 workers, take up 4 energy, and take up 300 gold. And it requires 4 workers, so it provides another 4, so that's good. So let's go ahead and put this sawmill in here. We need to put it in near a forest. So it only gives us, what does that give us, 9? I don't like that. 12, alright. 13, I can't build it there. 10. I want to try to place it the best place we can. Alright, so it looks like over here is going to have to work. Alright. Alright, so this sawmill is going to produce wood for us. So right now, we only have maximum shortage 50. So we only have 30 reserved. So we're going to need a lot more if we're going to want to build and protect. So right off the bat, you can see this is wide open. We can get attacked pretty easy from this side. So I think this is a side I'm going to want to defend first, pretty quickly before anything comes. All right. And then let's get a quarry go. No, I want to wait on that just because I don't want to put it down there undefended.
Building completed.
All right. So you can see now we get 10 plus more wood every 8 hours. So let's go ahead and make some defenses here. So you're going to start off with a wood wall. You also have a gate to let the people in and out, and you have a tower. So let's go ahead and pause this because we're going to pause as we build so we won't waste any time. All right. See, I don't got a lot of room to build. We're going to need another Telsa tower. So you can see as one thing affects the other. Let's see here. All right, another Telsa tower. All right, let's put it right there just so it's kind of the way. And I think I'm going to put a quarry right here so I get some stone. I don't know, the workers or the wood. So I'm having these guys protect here for now.
Attention. Building
All right.
completed.
So now that it's complete, let's see, get some towers going. Mirror new defense. So this is what we call a choke point. We're going to want to kind of cut this off and defend this as much as we can to prevent anything from getting in. If for some reason a walker or an affected does get into one of these tents turn green and rotten and affect all the workers that are inside, and it's just a disease that kind of overtakes your colony. So you want to prevent that. Once that happens, it's disastrous. I learned that the hard way. So let's go ahead and get this built up. Oh. Pause while we build. Out of wood. Alright, let that build, and we're going to need to collect more wood as that sawmill produces. We're going to want to get down here too so we can get some more out of that forest. Alright, so you can see that went up pretty quick. It's a good strategy to actually double up your walls too. I mean, I don't have the wood for it now, but to put a second layer in front of this, it'll take twice as much power to get through it, twice the amount of affected. So good strategy if you have the resources, but we don't at the moment. So another cool thing you get here is this tower. So I highly recommend, I mean, you can see here, you can make it part of your wall. I wouldn't want to do that. It gives free access to anything to attack it. So we're going to undo that. We're going to put the tower behind the wall. Just as good. Put a couple of them. No, I don't have resources for the other one. So, all right. We're going to need more wood. So let me see if I can get another. Sawmill going here. Yeah, let's see. 9 wood. I can actually build down here, but I don't want to... Yeah, not looking good. I'll work with what we got. That's why every map's different, so based on your map is how your game goes. So we're gonna pop this down here because it's another 8 wood. So I got 14 wood. Let's see if we can finish this wall up. Alright. The wall is complete. Let's see. Let's gonna put another tower over here just to be safe. Now you can see right here. Let me just pause this. We got a guy coming at us. Alright. If you look in the bottom left, there's just a little red blip. But yeah, he's gonna try to break through this wall. So let's go ahead and get one of these guys. So actually, let's just take them all.
Commander?
Can I get them all? Alright, we're gonna just put them right in this tower.
Commander?
So there they go into action. So this tower can hold up to 4. You see they're gonna shoot it down like it's nothing.
Building complete.
Alright. So let me go and pause this. So if you look at in the tower, you actually click on it. It's actually going to tell you everything about the tower. All right, it's going to tell you who's in it and what you can do with it. So if for some reason you need to evacuate that very quick, you just click this button and move them, get them out of there. You can also tell the tower what to do. Do you want to target the nearest infected? Do you want to target the highest level infected? So you can kind of do different defenses with different towers. So I'm going to take this guy, because he's the most powerful one, and just put him back over here.
Come on.
And I'm going to take 2 of these guys and put them in here once it's finished building. So he's going to protect this over here. That's done. Put one in there. I'll take the other one, put him in there. So we're I think we're going to be okay over here for now. When I have a more wood, I'm going to double up this wall just to be safe. So let's just take a quick break and see what we're doing here. So you can see here the zombie did a little bit of damage. That will, anytime you have any damage done, if you just click this, it will repair everything all on its own. You'll see over here this little pink bar. Wasn't damaged a lot, but just to be safe. So let's take a look at our resources at the moment. Population is 28. I have 6 tents that have 24 people in it. And I have 2 hunting cottages that have 4 people in it. Let's see. Workers. I have 7 available. So I got 7 available workers just sitting around doing nothing that I can use to build more things. It does save periodically. I have 15 of them working. Let's see here. Food population. All right, so I'm getting low on food. All right, so I only have 28 available. We're assuming 25. We're producing, 53. The more workers I get, the more that's going to go down. So I'm going to want to get some more food eventually. And energy is pretty low. We're consuming a little over half. You never want to run out of anything. I've run into that multiple times because it's not easy to balance everything, especially with how fast you want to expand. But you want to keep an eye on this stuff. This is kind of your lifeblood. And these are your resources. So you can see here, got plenty of gold. Wood's getting up there, and we have some stone just from what we found. I'm going to build a quarry to see if we get some more. So yeah, you want to keep an eye on all that stuff. Iron and oil, you'll find later and further into the game. But that's just kind of a quick overview of what everything is. Mayors of the colony, we don't have any yet. You will get to that. It'll pop up if you do. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and let's see, get some more workers to build some more things, huh? We're going to want to expand too. So let's go ahead and get some tents up. Alright. This will give us a lot more workers, but we're going to need more food for that. So I'm going to need to build out if I want to do that. So let's go ahead and see if we can take over this lake.
Attention.
This should do it.
Building completed.
That way we can choke this off right here. Ooh.
Building complete.
Alright, so you can see as... Ooh, hey, alright. A lot of things going on at once. Alright, so we have reached the point where we need a mayor. So when you get this, you get 2 options. So if you look, this Norman Keenan guy here, he's going to give you 20 stone. But if you take this very pretty lady over here, your command center food will supply by 20. I'm going to go with the food. You never have too much food. Definitely help for as many workers as I'm going to need. So let's go ahead and choose her. Alright, so that's going to put our food supply at plus 20. So I'm going to pause this here. You see this guy kind of coming in here. We don't need that at all. So let's go ahead and get our soldier. Put him there. Take care of that real quick. Bang. Oh, oh! Where'd that one come from? Oh no! Took out my Telsa tower. Alright. If you're trying to build and there's an enemy around, not going to be good. They won't let you do it. So let's go ahead and try to rebuild that. Alright. It's a bummer. Alright. So another thing I want to mention, something you're going to want to do fairly quickly. Where'd it go? I think it's out of here. Yeah. Your soldier center, okay? The sooner you get this, the sooner you can train your scouts, your soldiers, you get some snipers up in there. The sooner you get that, the more defenses you'll have. It's good to do that. So that's probably my next go-to after I make some more choke points here. But let's go ahead and keep going. Let's see how we're doing. Actually, you know, let me just build this right now.
Building completed.
Alright, so this is going to allow me to build out resources. So let's get some fisherman cottages down here. Put it down here away from there. There you go. And we should kind of defend this. So let's go ahead, get some walls up. I'm going to double this up. It won't let... Oh, actually, maybe it will let you triple it up. I'm out of resources, though. Too close. So you can see it won't let me build this because it's too close.
Attention. Building completed.
This guy can shoot over walls, which I don't know how, but he can. So you can see how if you triple up this wall, it's going to be hard for them to get through. And then we're going to go ahead and place a tower right here. Now, I've never tripled up a wall, so I'm not sure if this tower is going to be able to shoot over it, but if this guy can shoot over a wall, I'm sure he can do it from the tower. So... that's heavily defended. We don't want them in here at all. And those guys are good. The next step would be to cut this off as well. But I'd like to take it right here because I'd like all this stone. This would be nice. If you can get all this, you can probably advance pretty quickly. So we're looking pretty good as we are. No surprises anywhere. You always want to kind of keep a lookout. Alright, so I want to start producing a little... Actually, is this built? Alright, let's talk about this. Alright, so this is your soldier center. As you go through the game, more soldier types and you know, military will become available. Right now, but this is what we have. So we can train a ranger, we can train a soldier, which we already have a soldier, we have some rangers, but you can never have too many. In order to do this, so you're going to need 1 worker, 2 wood, and 120 gold to make one. This guy, we need some iron. We don't have that yet. So let's go ahead. How many workers do I have available? 5. So let's go ahead and just make two rangers. Put them in this tower. In the meantime, we gotta stay busy. Let's go ahead and see. Can I get a quarry anywhere up here? Quarry. No, I need more energy for a quarry. Okay. Well, that guy's protected. So because I don't have the energy, I can't build it. So we're gonna have to fix that. We're running out of energy. See down here, 3. Workers 4. So you don't want to get this low. I made a mistake and I let it get too low. Now I can't do what I want. So let's go ahead and fix that. So first of all, let's do some energy. A mill will do the trick. This mill will produce, I believe, an extra 30, if I'm not mistaken. And then, let's get some more workers in here, since we got so much food.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Let's see. I want to leave that open for the quarry, so... Kind of unorganized, but we can always fix that later. Alright. So, now that our sniper is ready... Alright. So the good thing about this, we can make a waypoint. So when these guys are finished training, we can pick where to put them. I'm going to put them right there. Should be fine. See? There we go. Alright. So let's take these two guys and put them in there. So they're going to protect that wall.
Building completed.
So now we got the energy we need to build that quarry. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Oh. So just to kind of show you, this is a warehouse. So once we stop maxing out on our supplies, we're going to want to get a warehouse, because if we don't, we'll just waste resources. We're collecting stuff that we're not going to use. So that's going to be something we need fairly soon. And a wood shop. Once you get the wood shop, which we're going to want to do, it'll allow you to research to make other things. And I don't mean make other things, I mean research. I'm doing air quotes there. It's kind of just a building to allow you to upgrade your defenses and upgrade things, so you'll be able to make cottages and better defenses, but it doesn't make them. It just gives you the ability to research. But with the amount of gold we have, we shouldn't have that kind of problem, but we'll dive into that a little later. So what did I want to do? Yeah, quarry. So let's go ahead, resources, quarry. So see, this is awful. It only takes 1 stone. So for every 8 hours, we're going to get 1 thing of stone. That's pretty pathetic. So I'm going to want to get down here. And I don't think I can build there yet. Yeah, 5 stone. That's going to be pretty decent. But I don't think I can get it there, can I? I don't think it takes any stone. Let's undo that. That's going to get us 5. Alright. I don't like that. Too unprotected. I'm going to have to wait on the stone. No, I need the stone, though. Man, that's a bummer. Yeah, it's difficult. I don't want to do that. Not very comfortable with that. A little uneasy. So let's see. What do we gotta do now? There's some stone here. That's gonna be our next move, is to get some stone. And some more workers. So we're gonna need to expand. Is what's gonna happen here. All right. So I didn't want to expand that far that quick, but it looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to let them take out that zombie that I saw over here. I don't know if they already did. Alright, so let's get these guys. I don't know if I can get them out. Oh, no, cancel that.
You are going to pay me for this, right?
So now, because I tripled up this wall, they can't get through here to go and scout. So we're going to have to backtrack on this. So you can see a little mistake I made here. And we're going to put in... Oh, no! Alright, so here it is. It happened. I missed something, and they got through. As you can see, they took over this, and everyone in there got infected. Now they're taking over my soldier center. Everyone in there got affected. They're taking over my cottage, and there they go towards the central hub. So that is going to be it for me. That is a complete wipe. Even if I kind of unload these guys and put them here to kind of tackle them, but might be a little too late. Yep, complete wipe. So that's just kind of, I'm kind of glad that happens so you can see what happens when you fail to kind of keep everything in check. I couldn't choke everything like I wanted to. Kind of an awful job that I did, but it's a learning lesson. Yeah, so there it is. I mean, it's definitely worth the $25 to buy. And you can see how there's different strategies to do different things. If you don't do it quick enough, obviously you see what happens. So hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any other questions, please leave them in the comments. Make sure you hit subscribe. I'd super appreciate it. And share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Thanks.